Hello, citizens of the internet. Um, okay. Hey there, folks. My name is Joel, but I go by Gino on the internet. So, yes, I'm making a video. It is currently February 2025. It's been a while since my last video. To be fair, I have recorded a lot of videos. I've recorded at least 3 or 4. I just haven't edited any of them. You know, it's a little bit of laziness. Marvel Rivals is out.
I've got yours. Sorry, Mr. Stark.
But yeah, I just, I'm not really feeling the videos I've been recording. And I've tried to record this video before. So yeah, your boy is writing a book. I don't know why I said it like that, actually. But I don't know how intelligible I was in that video. W-A-H, wait, no. W-D-W-A-H. So yes, I am writing a book, or attempting to write a book. And, this is not a new thing for me. I've tried writing multiple books in my 28 years of life, but I never tend to finish them. But this current idea I started back in June 2024. Golly, it's been a while since I started. It's almost a year since I started. But this current idea I do feel pretty strongly about. Not that I didn't feel anything from my other projects, but like I do feel like I could finish this one. Usually I have the start and end pretty vivid, and then the middle is weird, and then I like kind of give up in the middle. And for this one, the middle is still kind of shifty, you know what I mean? But I know what needs to happen. I just need to connect that. So I feel like I have the clearest vision for this book. So I'm hoping I can finish it this year, at least the first draft. I've never finished the first draft in my life. I think I've only gotten 6 chapters in on any project, and my current project is about 8 chapters and 30,000 words. But the problem is, it's taken me like 6 months. It's taken me more than 6 months to write 30,000 words. And I know everyone's gonna go their own speed, but I probably average actually, let me pull up the data. Let me see my writing average. I probably should have looked that up before starting this video, but I average 277 words a day. And yet I'd be seeing people writing 1K, 2K, 3K words a day. So, I know I'm not supposed to compare, but I'm going pretty slow. But enough of that. I wanted to sort of introduce myself to AuthorTube, maybe. Who knows? Maybe I can dabble my toes in AuthorTube. I've been enjoying watching AuthorTube vlogs and seeing people's perspective about the writing process, the querying process, publishing process. Hopefully I can get to that stage, but I need to finish the book first. So yeah, maybe I can dabble my toes, maybe I can dabble my toes. So yeah, the book I am currently working on, it has a working title. I don't know if I want to share the book I'm currently working on, it has a working title, but I don't know that I want to share that title because I have a strong feeling I might have to change it just because it's such a long title. That clip from earlier was me trying to figure out the acronym for it. But yeah, this is the acronym for my book, and it's a very long title. I like it, but I feel like they might try and make me change it if I ever get to the publishing process. So I guess I can give y'all a little rundown of the story. I don't have like a synopsis or a blurb yet. So I'm gonna try and get through without rambling as much as possible. So in my fictional world, it's very similar. It's like a split off of our current present timeline. But like 100 years ago, magic appeared or what they call as magic is not exact. It's magic, but is it magic? Is you know, what is it? You know, I'm getting off topic. Back to the story. But about 100 years ago, magic appeared, and it was fueled by a person's sense of wonder. So, magic was more potent in like children, and as people aged, they usually started to lose their magic, and they couldn't really access it as they became more jaded or like cynical or just like pragmatic. For example, in my sci-fi fantasy world, I probably would have lost my magic probably at like 17 or something. Um, that's kind of sad. But yes, so children are very magical in this world. They can access this what people call wonder magic, and they can use it. Everybody has a focal, so that's like how they focus the magic through themselves into the world, and everyone's focal is slightly different. So it's kind of like superpowers, but it's also magic. And as you may expect, if there is good magic, there's also going to be bad magic. So the bad magic in this universe is despair magic, and that is fueled by people's sense of despair. But unlike wonder magic, despair magic can't really be harnessed. It's more of like a thing that consumes people. And when there's a high concentration of despair magic in like a single area, it forms like a storm of just despair magic. So the story follows a young girl who is an apprentice to like this sort of rock star mage. You know, he's probably close to my age, and he still has his magic, and he's like known for like being able to disperse these storms of despair magic. They're called void storms in the book. So he's known to be able to cleanse these storms, like purge these storms pretty quickly and efficiently. So he's kind of risen up the ranks, and he's like sort of rock star status. So the main character is his apprentice, and the story follows her journey as her master starts losing his magic and is kind of taken off the board. At the same time, new threats that have never been seen before, new usages of despair magic are rising. So she takes it upon herself to try and both fix her master, and get to the root of this problem. And while she's done this, she realizes her master has kind of sheltered her from the reality of the world. I'm realizing that I never explained the whole master apprentice dynamic. So if you're like a magical child, you can join this organization called the Wonder Guard, which, you know, takes care of teaching children how to use their abilities and sending them off on missions to like purge these storms. And, you know, just they keep the despair in the general populace down if they can. You know, they go out, you know, rescue missions, you know, after disasters, they might go out, send some like healers and things like that. So she's part of that organization, and that's why she has a master. So yeah, I need to get that down into like an elevator pitch type thing, synopsis type thing, but that's essentially what my story is about. You know, if you want to see me talk about it more or write it, you can follow along. You know, feel free to subscribe and follow along. It was inspired by my own personal feelings of despair towards the future, and like wondering what our kids gonna have to live through if this is what we're going through now. And I generally have feelings that each generation kind of screws the generations coming after. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about. Yeah. All right. Peace.